Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dorfromantik. So between this episode and the last, I actually recorded the September monthly challenge. So it has been a while since I recorded this one. So I don't exactly remember how the last episode went. Something in me tells me that we've had some really good episodes lately, and we've had some really excuse me, some really funky episodes as well, with the game giving us a lot of tiles that has been rather difficult to place. So it's been very much up and down. But let's see how it goes today. We have no grasslands on this tile at all, which can be a bit of a challenge. I mean, obviously we can see on the tiles that the last couple of episodes has been great. So it can't have been that awful, but yeah, this tile we definitely want it over here in terms of the quest. What is this? That is not a good idea. Fair. What was it actually? I didn't see. Ooh, okay, it's a river, or a river mission. We don't really have anywhere for this tile that's gonna match 3 out of 3 over here, it looks like. So we will start another row somewhere. Could be here. We really want to close out this. Could also be over here, to be honest. Not there. It could. I would actually like to hook it up, so it could actually be here. Yes, let's start with not getting a perfect tile. Okay, you need more forest to be there. That's fair. We are close to completing these missions, though, so that's very nice. I did forget to count the missions before I started here, so forgive me for that. You'll have to make do until maybe next time, if I remember. I hope you're all doing fantastic. I actually had a lot of fun with the challenge. I know it's a hugely long video. It was a bit of a weird one, this one. So if you haven't watched it, encourage you to do, and you're of course more than welcome to skip through it, because it is a long video to watch through. I completely understand that. We do have an opportunity here. That's like, once again, no perfect tiles. I don't want to place too many tiles in a row without getting a perfect tile. One game. You might... I don't think we have to, but we definitely have some options. Could be up here as well, I suppose. We haven't placed anything up here in a while, I feel, so maybe that's not too bad. If we don't have anything else, and it doesn't look like it. No. 5 out of 6, but it affects future tiles no matter what. Do have down here as well. This could also be nice. This is an area we are developing quite heavily at the moment, so why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Well, you would fit nicely quite there, I feel. Close, actually, but... Actually, that's not too bad. I mean, we're not in a rush to close this one. I know we are opening up a line right here, but that's not necessarily too difficult to close. There's nothing around it, so we literally just need to find another tile with this kind of railway on it. So let's do that. Get ourselves a perfect tile. Anytime I can get a perfect tile out of the river or railroad, that is a win to me. Okay. Fields, you say? Fields. We do have options, I feel. Fields. Haha. Please don't stop watching. Okay, we could plonk it there. But we have 2 missions now over here, so let's check over here first. I think we should be able to find a spot, no? Actually, maybe not. We actually have a surprising low amount of places out over here at the moment that will yield a perfect tile, even if we get the a tile that matches, because we just have a long side right here that's not going to give anything. Same with right here, up here as well, all the way around here almost. A lot of these placements is new rows that we have to start up. That's interesting. Maybe that's something we'll have to do soon. Okay, well, these are 3 fields. I would like to add them to the missions, just because we're also close to completing this one. So I might just go for a 2-sided match here over a 3-sided match with a perfect tile, just because we're so close. I think I will. The question is where. Where would make sense to open up at the moment? Probably up here. That seems kind of barren and easy to do something about this up here, so let's do that. Didn't we just have this tile? Where did we place it? We placed it down here. Is it not the exact same? Not quite, but close. That does change things, so we could go for that one right there. That's a couple of perfect tiles. That would be great if there had been a house on it. I think, though, that might be what we have of options. We did check with the last tile, and I don't think the forest moving that much, or that little, doesn't change too much at the moment. I know it can. It definitely could mean a lot. But since we literally just checked, I don't think... We didn't find anywhere, at least, where like a mirror of the tile would have helped. No, I'm happy with that. Catch up a bit on our loss, so to speak. We are down 1 at the moment. Well, that's a possibility, but not like an especially good one. We have this mission, and then we have this one up here, but this one is failed. As soon as we hook it up, that's gonna fail. It doesn't look like we have anywhere we can place this that makes sense with a perfect tile, I mean. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and continue out here. Something like that. Do we still have housing quests? We still have housing quests, and we actually closed one of them. We are trying to close this one though, so this wouldn't really help that much, but it is 5 houses added to these missions if we do. And I believe last time I also discussed the possibility that even if we get all the perfect tiles here, we would have to place something down to close this one, because 54 is still a fair number. What about you? Now, you have too many of other things. Unfortunately, that it's actually 4 out of 6, so it's not all bad. It could be something like that as well. What about down here, actually? We have... No, unfortunately not. We don't have too many places, actually, with a lot of houses and forest, I feel. Not this much, anyway. Random side note, you guys, if you guys watching, are you playing your own games at the moment? How are they going? I know some of you at least are complete experts as this game, but yeah, still would be nice to know how you guys are doing in your games if you're still playing it. If you're just watching me. Okay, it doesn't seem like once again we are stuck with a tile that we can't really fit in too many places. I mean, we could place it here though. That would award us a perfect tile. But honestly, I think once again we're so close to completing these missions. So I think let's try and focus on that. I think this is okay. And we get a bit of forest with... Oh, not a bit of forest, but we get a bit of river with a bit of forest. I guess technically you could say it's a bit of forest. I think, however, we have used up the places that needed river and forest. Yeah, we don't really have a placement for it, unfortunately. We are definitely losing a lot of tiles this episode so far, but we also close to completing some missions, so it's not necessarily all bad. That would be all bad, though. Yeah, we can already see this is cancelled, so we are in no rush to hook this up, even though it would be nice. This is such a huge river network. It's a shame there's a house there, otherwise I would have taken this one. Guess this... Yeah, that's gonna make this really annoying to find. And it doesn't really add to anything at the moment other than a perfect tile. Which... so far has been pretty scarce in this episode, so they are more than welcome to join, but I think we're gonna go ahead and continue this out here then. Ooh, are we finally... No, of course not. Why would we be? That's okay, game. I'm not mad at all. We could actually place this one up here. There is quite a few houses up here at the moment, and this one, this long snake here, is actually all connected, I believe. That could be something we could hook up to, even hook up to this big city at some point, if we don't close it off beforehand. Seems like a fun idea. Guess it depends on how you define fun. I think it sounds like a fun idea. Not necessarily haha fun, but, you know. Okay, we have options with this one, that's for sure. Ooh, what about out here? What about over here? We have a lot of... Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite line up with something that would be acceptable. Ooh. Excuse me. Got something in my throat at the moment. Oh. This is a great spot, but I would love to find this beforehand. I mean, this doesn't necessarily rule out the possibility that we'll find a 5 out of 6 here. Even with a water station, it's a 4 out of 6, and that's not terrible. I don't think we can ignore this one. I think we have to take it. It's 3 perfect tiles. I know we're making this more difficult, and at the moment, you know, we might even just want to be looking for these 2 as well. Just make sure this is sort of grasslands. So at least if it's a water station, it's 4 out of 6. Well, we know that this one is going to go down here, because that's where our forest missions are. Unfortunately, we don't have any 3-sided match for it. That's okay. Ooh, we have... Yeah, unfortunately you don't line up. We actually have... We have need of this tile with the forest, but with a house on either side. For these 2 tiles here, so, but unfortunately not this one. Not this one. Not this one. No. That's a 5 out of 6. I we taking that? We might. 5 perfect tiles, that would bring us a bit up to speed on the tiles we've lost so far. And I think, you know, that's not too bad. I don't see anything else really. What about in here? No. Fortunately not. Yeah, there's forest over here as well. Otherwise this would also have been a 5 out of 6, but it is not. This is a 5 out of 6, right? Yes. It is a 5 out of 6. It doesn't complete a mission though, but that's okay. I feel like this is such an easy tile to find, so I'm not too fussed about grabbing that. Not grabbing that one at the moment. I think we're gonna go ahead and grab this one. Let's do that. And now we get some houses. Okay, we have a couple of options for that at least, that we know. Let's see if something new has popped up since last we got this kind of tile. That might make more sense. We could place it over here as well. Something like that. That would... It doesn't really add anything to the missions yet, and it would add a perfect tile. That's not nothing. Actually, we could place it here as well. It's a 4-sided match. That's even better. Don't think we have anything else. Doesn't look like it. No. No, I'm completely fine with that. And this is still needs a bit of forest. Yep. Fine, fine. Let's go ahead and grab this one. Grab ourselves a couple of perfect tiles. We got a water station. What do we do with a water station, though? I mean, we could place it here. That would effectively, you know, close off this... or fix, in lack of better words, fix the railway there. But that's also about all it does. Could actually also place it there, and then we can continue the river somewhere up here. Maybe even hook it up here. Could also place it there. We have options. We have options. We don't have anything at the moment, I feel like, that screams for a water station. This is also an option. Probably a good one, actually. Grab that one. No perfect, that's okay. You don't go there? No. Okay. We do have a bit of village and field over here, but unfortunately nothing that lines up with this one. No. Actually, now that I think about it, we do have this one right here. That would at least close to right here. That's actually not too bad. That's actually not too bad. Oh, so close. That's actually not too bad. If we don't find anything else, that's not bad at all. This is a 5 out of 6, which we probably should take, but I don't think we will. Don't think we will. Only a 4. Not good enough. That is also an option. That is also an option, and that might be better than the other up north. Actually, we have an upcoming tile that could go there as well. And then I would rather use this tile to close the big city we have. That is also an option, but no, I think unless we find something here in the middle suddenly. Nope. I think I want to use this to close these two off. Very nice. Okay, lots of field, or a big field at least, and a few houses. Is that something for down here then? No, I don't think so, unfortunately. If the field had just reached a bit more, then it would have. What about you? No. Absolutely horrible place. This could also be here. It could also be here. Actually, this could be here, and the upcoming tile could be right here. Right? Yeah. You know what? Why not? Why not? Ooh, simple tile. We like these. We like these. Just a bit of forest. Just a bit of forest could be right there for a perfect tile. Could be right there as well. For no perfect tiles, but good for the future. Over there as well. Good for the future. That might be what we got over here. Yeah, that one is probably our favorite spot so far. We have a very interesting tile coming up with the river. I wouldn't be surprised if we can't use it for anything, even though we have so many river tiles next to a bunch of different stuff. That one just seems so chaotic that I wouldn't be surprised that it doesn't fit anywhere at all. Okay, yep, it looks like it's gonna be right where I said it was gonna be, which is right there. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. You are an interesting... Okay. Yeah, as I thought, nothing. It doesn't fit anywhere, unfortunately. What about you? No. Shame. That is a shame. What else we got? We do have something with a house at least up here. Yeah, it could be something like that to lead you away. And let's do that. Okay. Simple field. Just a simple field. Well, we do have room for that right there. We do have room for that right here as well. That would bring us to our starting point tiles-wise. If I place it here. We have a couple of upcoming water tiles. So maybe it would be a good idea to secure a... almost call it a secret tile, but a perfect tile for this one. We could place it here. That makes this a very lucrative spot for some for a field tile, which is not too bad. Don't know if we have the perfect spot for something like this. We did. Where did we place it? Place it here. We could actually place it here. That's still yields us a perfect tile. That's not too bad. Could also be here. Yeah, no matter how we flip it, that's another spot for a full-on field tile. We have plenty of those options at the moment. Which, you know, that's never bad. Can't have too many of those. It's 5 out of 6 here as well. If we so desire, but I don't think we do. No, I think we are okay with... We'll place it over here, something like that. Okay, river. You are a nightmare of a river tile. But it might be something we place there, because even... yeah, even the tiles that we have next to fields, and this would be god-awful, even if it did match up, it would be god-awful. Ooh, could it be over here, actually? No. Okay. Well, let's... Ooh, how do we want to lead it? I mean, this is a... Yeah, let's lead it this way. I mean, this maybe could be led over here, but at the very least, maybe we can lead it up here, and then we have this, but I think more likely it's going to be led up here, and even more likely, not at all. But we'll see. You... Where do you go? You can't quite line up with the house there, that's a shame. Yeah, it would have been perfect right here, but doesn't have water on enough sides. Maybe we do this, hook it up in the future. That's not a bad idea. Gives us a perfect tile. That would have been great as well if it had been to the north and there had been forest. So not really at all, actually. Not even close. Anything up here maybe? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, actually, I think I'm okay with hooking up for the future like this. Yeah, easy. Okay, bit of railroad. Is it something for here? It is actually. Why not? Actually, let's look around. Let's look around. I don't think we have too many options for railroad anyway. But yeah, no. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. This is a bit of a mess in here that might require a serious amount of water stations to close it off, but it will be fine. You, however, I think I'll plunk you down right here. Gets a couple of perfects. Again, back to the starting point. It doesn't look like, unless I want to call it here, that we're going to be able to keep it there, though. We could actually hook this one up straight away, and that does give us a perfect tile. You know what? Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Once again, we find something that's extremely close to up here. That is, once again, not good enough. Unfortunately, ooh, yeah. Very nice. Okay. What do you say? You point the wrong way. That is awful. That is awful. What else you got, Danny? That is pretty decent, I think. Gets ourselves a perfect tile. It's not hooked up to our network, but hopefully in the future. Very nice. Oof. What are you? Definitely not something we place in here, that's for sure. Right, you have houses next to you, which limits us. I think this is probably a good spot. Well, in lack of better, at least. Could also be in here, but we have plenty of openings over here, so I think I like it over here to open up in a few directions. Okay, and we will probably end here with a Completely blank tile. Where would that come to fruition best? We at least have a couple of options just for a random perfect tile. That would make us status quo. That's not bad at all. Can't complain about that. Yeah, that's... Ooh, actually, it could be there. That's not gonna give us anything, though. But it could be there. But you know what? I don't like taking a -1, so I think we're gonna go... We could actually place that there, and then place that there. Then we are up 1. That sounds better to me. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. That was actually not too shabby at all. I felt like that was a nice pace. I think we got around 3,000 points. That's never too bad. That's... more than in a lot of episodes. I like to try to aim for around 2,500, but it is difficult sometimes. It is difficult. It all depends on the tiles. For now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and to see you for the next one. Until then, take care.